Wow, this was a full-on conspiracy one.
I know. Yeah,
I'm gonna have to like chop it up and put the conspiracy in the front, and then on like a good note, because I feel depressed as fuck right now.
Bitch, I got problems on problems on problems on problems on problems on problems. I solve them. I run through the money, the pressure be calling. Left on my blessings, I feel like I'm falling. The birdie is back. Tell me I'm garbage. I'm going through something. That's why I ain't calling. Phone and progression is all that I want.
Alright, guys, we are live.
We're
Live
live.
and kicking.
Tell you what it is, yeah.
My underwear is sticking. What? Who wants to do the intro?
This is the quarantine podcast.
R to the A to the Z, that's me. Yo.
Yo,
So we're in the building now, the triple OGs. Yo,
But no,
I don't want
yeah,
any of your fucking wet wipes to come at me when Luis starts getting out his punani. Sorry guys, I'm in a proper rapping mood because I'm working at Express today.
Oh, no one's gonna get that unless you watch it.
There's a lot of things people aren't gonna get, like pussy and respect, fam.
Oh,
No, so
yeah.
go on.
I'll tell you one thing. I'll tell you one thing that you won't get. Corona.
that's true. Yes.
I've got a joke, yeah. I've got a joke about COVID-19, but
But you
I'm
won't
not sure
get
if you're
it.
gonna get it.
When we did go to the arcade, because of the whole COVID thing, I think they were shutting a little bit early. I think usually they shut at 12, but this night when we were there, they shut at 11. So anyway, we were like running up and down the stairs because there's 3 floors to this place, and we were fucking excited like kids. So we literally run up and down the stairs to the next level, and then when we got to like we've already been to these floors.
We're all hungry, aren't we?
Yeah. Oh, we ended up getting food and everything, but we've already been on all the floors. Go on.
The food
If we're
was
gonna
always
start
running,
from the
but we-
start, if we're gonna
Go
start
on.
from the beginning, what happened is we decided to go to the arcade club. We bought tickets, and we didn't go because Alistair wanted some food.
Oh yeah, well
And,
we could have actually had way more footage, guys. If anyone wants to send here, I'm
Man.
gonna put Alice's Instagram and full address on the description. So if you want to send dog shit and stuff, please, guys.
Then
So Alistair was like, but when we got there, we pretty much went on all the floors. We like ran about. First thing we fucking did, like anyone else would do, we went and ate some big hot dogs. You're gonna get to see all this. It's pretty funny. But then at the end, we were like, oh no, that's it. Like, when we went to the bar, because it was hot as shit in this place, I was buying beers all the time. They were having waters like literally every 5 minutes because we were sweating like fucking a bitch on heat. And eventually we went to one of the bars. I think there's a bar on every floor. One of the bars, they had these like shots. I'll try to put a picture of the shots in the thing. So the guy was like,
we've got a bit of that.
yeah, we do. That's what I mean. I'll try to put a shot of the shot. But like the guy behind the bar was like, guys, like, it was like 10:30 at night at this point. The guy was like, don't have these now, guys. You're gonna be up all night. So we're like, oh, we're fucking having these then.
Yeah, we were like,
So-
nah.
Yeah, we'll be alright.
Fuck.
Honestly, we had this shot, yeah. And fucking hell, then 10 minutes later we got told that the place was shut. And then so then we were like driving home, we were like, oh, we've got a bit of a night out. So not a night out, but we went for a few drinks in our local town of Sunny Accrington. I don't know if you've heard of it, it's next to Hollywood. And yeah, then after
Pizza.
about an hour and a half, was it? Something like that, because everything was shut because of COVID. We ended up going home. We got back to mine about 1 o'clock in the morning, and keep in mind we just had these. We were fucking wired, like we were wide awake. So we just ended up watching shit on YouTube for like 3 hours, and then eventually, like Luis went to the dining room and slept in the dining room. I went to bed upstairs, and Alistair went to bed in the living room. The funny thing is, I just got these lights behind my TV, like are they like UV lights? Is that what they're called?
LED.
Oh, like,
LED lights. That's it. UV
yeah,
lights.
backlighting.
Fucking- Yeah. So I got these LED lights, and they react to sound. Now, at the time, not now. I was actually trying to get them to react to sound. And they weren't doing it, so I just ended up turning off. And I left them because I couldn't be bothered. But then I went to bed, and then I'm in bed. I'm going to sleep, and put my TV on in the background for a little bit of noise. And it must be about 5 minutes that goes by. And I'm like, I'm listening because I can hear noise downstairs, but I couldn't work out what it was at first. And all of a sudden, I hear Alistair go, "Yo!" But like proper friendly yo. It was like, "Yo!" Like that. So I'm like, listening out, like, turning my TV down. I was like, "What's that noise?" So I was like, is he talking to someone? At this point, I even thought, is someone actually like knocking at my door, like, when my mates or something, like turn up? Because it sounded like we were like, trying to like send someone through the window and yo. So I thought I'll listen out if he's speaking to someone. Nothing happened, so I thought, oh, never mind. Turn my TV up again, turn over to go to sleep. Literally another minute later, yo! So at this point, I'm like, there's something happening downstairs. I have to go downstairs. So as I'm walking downstairs, like I walk into the living room and it's like pitch black except for the lights, the LED lights, were like a little bit flashing as I was walking on the stairs, and I walk in and it's pitch black and Alice is on the couch, but he's like on the couch and looking at me like this. So I'm like, "What's up, bro? Who are you talking to?" He goes, "Louis." He says, "Luis is snoring." And I'm just trying to get him to stop, but obviously because he's already done the yo, like Luis must have subconsciously heard it and stopped. So when I got downstairs, he wasn't snoring. So I thought, all right, at least he stopped. So I said to Alice, like, I said, "Do you want me to put the TV on in the background?" And I was like, "Honestly, but the worst thing is, right, the fucking light, every time he snores, the light keeps flashing, so it's like a fucking nightclub in there."
Because obviously there was sound activated, weren't they? So
Yeah.
every time the TV made a noise, like the fucking lights would go off. So obviously I woke up in the middle at night, bog-eyed. The TV's on. I'm in the same position that I was sat in. So I've turned the TV off and I've just got a little bit comfy on the settee. And I've just started dozing off again. I just heard this snore, this loud fucking, some crazy snoring like that. I was just like, oh no! I thought, do you know what it is? Yeah, I could just crack on. I'm just gonna carry on going to sleep, like, because my dad used to snore and that, so I just thought I'm used to it. So I've just started getting comfy, going to sleep again. And next minute, big loud snore again, and it's that loud. They turned the fucking TV backlight on. I thought, oh my god, I can't sleep with this. So literally every time you made a noise, Louise, the TV would go bright as fuck, like blue.
Sorry, man.
Oh my god,
bro! Like when I went back to bed, it was still like weird because then I went back to bed and I shut the door into the living room and stuff, and I put the TV on for Alistair, thinking that like, yeah, it'll drown out some of the noise and at least he can sleep and the fucking flash won't go off. So I goes back to bed and I'm like trying to go to sleep, and then I can sort of hear you snoring a little bit upstairs. But then it was like the snore was like, it sounded like, I don't know what you were doing. They were like going like, like when you go and then like the out,
crazy noises, like, man.
But like proper long. So I thought you guys were talking. I don't know why. Upstairs,
they were like juttering and
yeah, bro. I thought you and Louis were like communicating. I'm like, they must just be talking about something.
Yeah,
and then about like, I don't know, I must have like heard yous like talking and shit.
Yeah. So this is what I'm gonna say. So I'm in bed and then all of a sudden I hear someone coming upstairs. So I'm like, like ignore it, try sleeping. And the next minute, like Luis goes to the toilet. I can hear him like wiping his vagina. And then when he finished, he just walked into my bedroom and he's like just stood in the doorway and he goes, "Are you alright?" so I'm like, "Yeah, you?" He's like, "Yeah, did you say something?" I'm like, "No, bro, I'm trying to sleep." So he went, "Oh, right, I thought you said something." So obviously he must have heard you, Alistair, say something, like whatever.
Yeah.
And he must have.
The thing is though, what we all I fucking forgot that like anyone would be awake, because as soon as I opened my eyes, obviously that fucking drink that we had was still kicking in, like not kicking in, but I was still wired off it.
Yeah, that's why we were in bed at first.
Yeah,
normally I can go to sleep with that stupid o'clock in it, but like as soon as I got to bed, I was like this. Wow.
That's what I mean. It was 5 a.m. or something.
Yeah.
I didn't expect you to be stood there, like looking at me, like, "Yo, you alright?" It was like, yeah, the fucking snoring's turning the TV lights on, and you were just started laughing your head off.
Bro, I will laugh. Honestly, it wasn't even that
if
funny
I
at the
that
time.
Tired, I would have been laughing my head off as well.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I don't even think it was that funny at the time until I got back upstairs to bed, and then that's when I started thinking about it, because I was like, what? So the lights are working now? Because that night I was trying to make them like react to noise, but it weren't. Now we're doing it. So then I thought, fuck, how weird is that it just turned itself on at the funniest time it could possibly do it in. It was absolutely fucking hilarious, man. Honestly, like, one of the
I felt
funniest
well
things.
bad. Well, when we woke up, you weren't
Bro,
there, Alistair.
Yeah,
Like, where's
yeah.
Alistair? It was like he had enough of your snoring and he fucked off. And I was like, I don't snore that loud. I was like, I sleep next to my girlfriend. She's fine.
Yeah.
And
Your girlfriend's deaf, bro.
Props to your bird.
Yeah.
Apparently, I still snore like that. She just doesn't complain.
But
Sweet.
how does she sleep?
That's you onto a winner there, Louise.
Yeah. Because I'm gonna say next time you and Alistair sleep in the same bed, it's gonna be awkward, isn't it? Because like Alistair's gonna expect it now. He's not gonna let you fall asleep. Yeah, man. So honestly, guys, the only thing I wish we had was footage of that, because it would have been fucking hilarious. I just wish I would have thought at the time, when I went downstairs to check the second when I went downstairs to check that, I should have just took my camera down. I don't know why. But at the time, I even thought there might actually be someone at my door or something, because it sounded like a proper friendly yo. They were just like, yo! So I'm like, yo! It was saying hello to.
Yo.
Yeah, man. So that was fucking quality.
Because I didn't want to wake you up too much, but I just wanted to like make enough noise to stop the snoring. Do you know what I'm saying?
You know what, me up, man. This is what me up.
And the day, yeah, I was coughing loudly at first. I was just going, you know, like trying to make some noise, trying to get my COVID on.
Yeah.
But yeah, it weren't working, so I had to go with the yaw in it. But the thing were, yeah, you was in the other room.
Bro, I could hear it upstairs, man. I could hear it.
You was in the other room, and it was still loud enough to make the TV go off. Like I didn't even know what was going on, because when I woke up, the TV was on, so I turned it off, and I didn't know it was activated by sound. Do you know what I mean? So I was like, fucking hell. Well, as soon as you snored and the TV went off, I was like, oh my god.
Oh, it's terrible.
It's right. Like, I just got up at morning. I just got off about 9ish or something like that. I could still feel that drink like all the way through the day after. It was weird.
Yeah.
As soon as I walked in,
I felt like I've been drinking.
My eyes were dead open. Yeah, it was weird. My eyes were just open as fuck. I just thought, hey, well, I'm just gonna go home now. So I just went home. Only had a few hours sleep, but I felt like fucking. I'd had a full night's sleep, and then we went back up. I went back up to yours the day after, and then I just fucking fell asleep in the same spot again. I didn't realise it all just hit me at once. It hit you as well, didn't it?
Yeah, I fell asleep straight away as well.
I was sat there on Saturday, just coming to like 10, 11 o'clock, and I just put the reclining chair back to like, so I was like fully like reclined, and as soon as it were reclined, I was just like that, boom, closed my eyes for 2 seconds. Next minute, it's beat morning again or something like that.
That's mental.
That was a weird drink. It was a proper weird shot.
Did you?
Huh?
No, you had a weird dream?
No, I'm just saying it was a weird drink. Like, it was a proper, like, mad shot.
I didn't think it was going to be anything. I didn't
expect it to be that strong. I've had them shots before, bro. You know, like either raves or like in the gym. They sell them shits, you know, in the gym, like as a pre-workout. Man, that was fucking rocket fuel. That was
mad.
Like I was awake, like even in bed, I was like in bed like this. I'm like, when am I gonna be able to like just sleep? And then all that shit happened, and that was just entertainment to it.
Tell me pretty lies, look me in the face. Tell me that you love me, even if it's fake.